How's it going, Webheads? My name is Ryan Walsh. So I think most people would say that the best on-screen adaptation of the character of the Joker would be Heath Ledger's Joker. Now, a lot of people could say that Jack Nicholson's Joker was better than him, or maybe Cesar Romero from the 1960s, and a lot of people would even say that Jared Leto's Joker was better than all of those versions. But I think the majority of people that watch these Batman movies would say that the best adaptation of the Joker was Heath Ledger's Joker in The Dark Knight. I mean, when The Dark Knight came out, people fell in love with this version of the Joker. I don't think I've ever seen so much love for a comic book character adaptation on the big screen. And I have to say, I was a part of this as well, because Heath Ledger's Joker was the first version of the character where I was actually scared of him. And during the movie, he appeared as an actual threat to Batman, unlike other versions in my opinion. Usually when Batman goes toe-to-toe with the Joker, he completely just beats up and destroys the Joker. But in this version, this is where they finally had the Joker standing above Batman. Not only physically, but he was really just outthinking Batman throughout the entire movie. And I think the majority of people really do believe that no other on-screen version of the character will ever beat out Heath Ledger's Joker from The Dark Knight. But over the last couple months, we've heard of this new Joker movie coming out, and honestly, if you saw the video that I did previously on this movie, you can tell that I was extremely negative about this movie, and I really didn't have that much to say about it because I thought it was just a bad idea overall. Even though I knew Joaquin Phoenix was going to be the new Joker, and I know that he's a fantastic actor, even if you've just seen any Joaquin Phoenix movie, you just know that he's a great performer on the big screen. But I have to say, I've definitely gotten a lot more optimistic about this movie because over the last couple days, we've gotten a ton of just set photos of the Joker movie showing off what Joaquin Phoenix will look like as the Joker with and without the makeup. And then we've also gotten a bunch of set videos where we've seen the Joker on a subway terrorizing all the people with his goons. And I gotta say, I am really liking this version of the Joker. He's doing exactly what I thought Heath Ledger did best, where he's bringing out the scariness of the Joker. I love what he looks like with the makeup on. I think it looks terrifying and I can't wait to see it on screen. I have a feeling that there might be some horror elements in this where the Joker is going to be extremely scary. And I really just have to say that I think that this version of the Joker might have a chance to be better than Heath Ledger's Joker. And now I know a lot of you guys are going to be extremely upset that I even said that as of right now, because we've only gotten set images and set videos of what the Joker is going to look like. We haven't even gotten any dialogue of him. We haven't gotten anything. This movie could turn out bad. But I really just like to speculate on this stuff, and personally for me, I think he has a chance. But really just hear me out. I think I have some really good reasons of why I think that Joaquin Phoenix Joker could be better than Heath Ledger's.
And here we go.
At number 1, this movie will be all about the Joker. The only advantage I can really see Joaquin Phoenix Joker having above Heath Ledger's is not being a supporting character or just the villain in a movie. He is going to be the center role of the movie, where Heath Ledger still had to share the screen with Christian Bale's Batman, which does put him at a disadvantage because there's going to be a lot more Joker in this new movie. So with the Joker movie, it'll be all about him and exactly how he became the Joker. This is something that I'm really looking forward to because it will be an origin story where I wasn't looking forward to that as much as before, but now I really have just gotten to think about it and was thinking that, well, yeah, this is going to be a good idea because now we actually get to see an on-screen version of why the Joker became the Joker. This is something that I personally have always wanted to see. And with Heath Ledger's Joker, they kind of gave you why Heath Ledger's version became the Joker, but they didn't give you a specific reason. They gave you a bunch of different reasons that didn't really sum it up. But in this version, we're going to get a clear answer of why he went through the transition of becoming this Joker villain. And I know a lot of people are definitely sick of origin stories, but there's a reason why origin stories really work out. They really get you connected with the character. They get you to care about the character. And this is why so many superhero movies start out with this, because you want to get the audience caring about this character and understanding exactly why they are doing exactly what they're doing. Now, you can't do this without an origin story, but it's the most effective when it is an origin story. Another big plus to this movie is that it looks looks like there's going to be a lot of story elements taken out from the Killing Joke storyline in the comic books. I mean, obviously the whole movie is going to be an origin story, which that's exactly what the Killing Joke was. So that's one of the big reasons right there. But also, there has been some Easter eggs that I have spotted in some of these set photos where you can see that the words Amusement Mile is painted on this big brick wall. And within the Killing Joke comic book, this is an actual place in that comic book where the Joker takes Commissioner Gordon to go torture him. So I wouldn't be surprised if we saw some other version of that within this movie. Number 2, this movie will not be connected to a big cinematic universe. Now, a lot like other fans, when the Suicide Squad movie was coming out and we knew that Jared Leto was going to be playing the Joker within that movie, I personally got super excited to see what the Joker was going to be doing in this movie. And with what we got in the movie, I have to say I wasn't impressed.
I can tell you meant that.
He just wasn't the Joker I grew up reading in the comic books, and the character very much took a back seat in this movie where we got to learn all about the Suicide Squad and nothing about the Joker. Which is another reason why I'm just looking forward to this Joker movie. They don't have to worry about it being tied into an overall cinematic universe. Instead, they can just make up their own story and they have the freedom to do whatever they want to do. I mean, don't get me wrong, I would love to see Batman in this movie taking on the Joker, but let's be honest, this would not be called the Joker movie if Batman was in it. This would be just another Batman movie. Number 3, Joaquin Phoenix is a fantastic actor. Joaquin Phoenix is one of those rare actors that can really choose which projects he wants to work on, whether it be a big budget movie or a smaller budget movie. It's really just, he can pick whatever he wants to do because he's been such a great actor for so long. He reminds me a lot like Tom Hardy when he chose to be Venom a couple years ago, and now we're going to be seeing that Venom movie in 2 weeks. He chose the role of Venom not because he was a huge fan of Venom, I mean that probably had something to do with it, but he probably just read the script and saw exactly what the studio wanted to do with the movie, and that's why he signed on to do it. If he knew this movie was going to be crap, he probably wouldn't waste his time doing it. He can grab a paycheck from doing almost any movie that he wants to do. He just chose this storyline because he loved what they were doing with the movie. And that's exactly what I think Joaquin Phoenix is doing with this new Joker movie as well. He's loving what direction they're going in with this Joker movie. He loves what happened with the script. He's loving who's attached to direct the movie, so that's why he wants to do it. And he's probably a Joker fan as well, and he probably just wants to do a great job with this movie overall. So in my opinion, this makes me just overall more optimistic about the movie and the chances of it being a fantastic movie. And if this Joker has any chance of topping Heath Ledger, you're gonna need to have an amazing actor in the role to portray the Joker. And Joaquin Phoenix really seems like he's that guy to do it. Now, I might just be hyping this movie up too much, but I really think that this is going to be an amazing Joker movie. But of course, Webheads, let me know down in the comments what you guys think of the first look of the Joker. If you guys found value in this video and you guys want more on the Joker, definitely consider subscribing and turning on the bell notification. But Webheads, thank you very much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Bye-bye.